What's going on, guys? It is Asthmatic here, back from a sort of out of the nowhere sabbatical that wasn't exactly planned, but it was something that just sort of happened because as I was coming here to the end of 2015, after everything that had happened on the channel so far, I was just kind of reevaluating things and needed to make some changes. And I've gone over stuff, and I'm ready to definitely dive into 2016, and I wanted to do a video first off just kind of saying, here's what's going to be different on the channel going forward, and don't think that I'm completely changing everything or I'm going to start talking about only PC games or anything like that. This is just kind of formatting stuff. So I've been evaluating the design of the channel, and I've learned a lot of things really about why people are coming to the channel, the videos that they're watching. YouTube Analytics has really given me a lot of great pieces of information. And yeah, I'm going to take what I've learned and sort of shifting into second gear now and going forward. So from my side of things, I've made some changes. All of my equipment is now different from when I started a few months ago. I have a Blue Yeti instead of a 3.5 millimeter plug-in $12 microphone. I have a Logitech C920, so I'm now coming to you in stunning 1080p. And in wide angle. I've got it cropped in a little bit, but available to come to you in wide angle. I have it cropped the way it is right now. I'm going to sit here for a minute. I wanted to change my background. As much as I love The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, I wanted to change my background so that I've got posters up that actually reflect the content of the channel. So I've got a pretty sweet Titanfall poster up there. I've got a Watch Dogs, and then Oryx from The Taken King. This one right here, I want to find out, I bought this at Anime Expo, and I want to find out the artist on it and heavily promote him. I'll have to put a picture of it up on Instagram or something like that. It's super cool. It's a war memorial we have here in the U.S. We have this wall of all these names of people who died, people who served in this war. And this is a really cool poster I like just because it's sort of that in the Star Wars universe, and it's Darth Vader seeing all of the stormtroopers who gave their life for his cause. And it's a cool alternate look at the Star Wars universe, but that's not what we're here to talk about, sorry. But that's the reason I have these things up right here behind me, just because I want, if this is the first video that someone sees on the channel or any video coming forward, the first thing they see is gaming stuff instead of movie stuff, which I just feel is more appropriate. So if you're a huge Hobbit fan, don't feel disrespected, I just kind of moved the stuff over there. So, yeah. All right. So, I want to make a quick point before I discuss any further, and that's saying that I'm going to talk a lot about views in the next couple minutes, and I just want to make the point that I'm sort of using views as a metric just for kind of engagement. Why do people come to the channel? What are they watching? Because people don't just come here and say, oh, this guy looks cool, I'm going to watch his videos. There's reasons they come here, and that's the content. So I'm using views from this point forward, not as a measure of success per se, but as a measure of just engagement. So obviously, I want to continue to make videos that people actually want to watch, and I want every single video made on the channel to be something that is going to bring people here, and that people who are already here to be part of this conversation are going to be drawn deeper into the Xbox community and what it means to be an Xbox gamer. I want people to be learning more about what their Xbox can do. I want people to be finding new and fun ways to interact with other Xbox gamers, but also just gamers in general, because that's really what this channel is here for, is a place where Xbox gamers can come together to talk. And that's been happening so far. It's been great. I'll post a video about something, and a couple days later, I get a comment of, oh, this is cool, or, hey, I got this question about it, and getting to walk people through those things and having these conversations is really rewarding, and it's awesome because that's what we're here for. And one thing I want to say in the future is, if you ever watch a video and you maybe see a comment that maybe I haven't gotten to yet, maybe someone just commented and I'm at work or at school or something, if you know the answer to something and you're sure about it, you're confident in your knowledge, maybe you're an Xbox ambassador, please reply to that person. Please provide information. Don't think that this is a situation or a environment where people ask questions of this guy and this guy answers those questions, because I want this conversation to go all different ways, and I want I want other YouTubers to come on here and be able to talk to viewers of this channel and, bring viewers to their channel and everything. I don't want to be the one guy with the big YouTube channel. If I die of old age and this channel has the 110 subscribers that it has today, that's fine. But if we've been able to enhance the gaming experience and the social experience of those 110 people, that's what's really important. So going on from that, original goal of the channel was to generate content, was to have things where if someone came here and said, okay, what kind of videos is this guy going to be posting? What's this place going to be like? They could click through a bunch of different stuff. And I feel like that goal is accomplished because I've got a lot of different videos on games and new stuff and all this and all that. So I'm sort of less in the mood of, or not in the mood, less aligned with the goal of generating content and more now aligned with the goal of generating really like on the ball quality content, things that people are going to be wanting to come back here to watch. So I'm going to go and click over here to the videos on this channel that have the most views. And so the number one viewed video so far is about the Kinect, which I did a video about, is the Xbox One Kinect worth it? If you don't have one, should you buy one? And that. After that, I've got Xbox One holiday bundles, the new Xbox One experience, and notifications from my phone, Elite accessories, Xbox One Elite accessories app, the 4GT controller, video about the Division Alpha, video about the lack of videos about the Division Alpha. I will not break my NDA. Changing the email on your Xbox account, accessories overview. I got, pretty much every other video I've done comes on the view list, hierarchy, I guess, before I get to like other Division videos, just about, hey, what is this game, and the day-night weather cycles, and then, and then that's when I get down to then Halo 5 videos and that sort of stuff, where what this tells me is that people come to this channel because of Xbox videos. And when I say Xbox videos, I mean core Xbox videos. Videos about the console, the service, and updates therein. And so in the future, moving forward, that's where my content is going to be primarily focused, is when there's something going on with Xbox, that's where it's going to be. That also means that there's not going to be a video every day, Monday through Friday, like there was for a couple months there while I was doing that. And it's not because that was too much work or anything like that. It's just because I really, again, want to be making sure that I'm making quality content that is strictly aligned with the overall and core goal of this channel. And so Xbox this week on Mondays will be continuing, but it's going to be more of a comprehensive show, where instead of on some weeks, if there was maybe a couple games coming out and that was it, Xbox this week was pretty much me saying, hi, there's nothing going on this week except for these two games that are coming out, and there's going to be a different video about those tomorrow. And then Xbox this week was pretty much done, and that was what most of the episodes boiled down to. Sorry, my Xbox thinks I'm talking to it. That's what those episodes really boiled down to, and that was, a waste of time for me to make and upload and produce, as well as a waste of time for you guys to come on and watch because you weren't learning anything. So Xbox this week is now going to be very comprehensive, where if there's a game coming out, instead of doing a standalone video on that game, I'm going to talk more briefly about it within Xbox this week. And then obviously if there's any updates that I know of coming to the Xbox system for that week, I'll be talking about those in actual detail within that video. So in the future, expect Xbox this week to be a more like maybe a 15-minute, more like a 15-minute episode instead of like maybe 5 when there's nothing going on. I think that's also something to be said about the channel overall going forward, is expect fewer videos, but probably longer length within there. And I'm hoping in the next couple months that I'll be able to get my hands on some actual editing software, so maybe I'll actually be able to do some editing as well in the next couple months, but we'll see. That is still, any promise within that is still forthcoming, so we'll see how it goes. And I guess that's really all I've got to say right now. Again, this is just a channel update video, sort of going into 2016. I've got a couple other things planned that I'm going to get started, but I got other people to talk to on the side first before I can talk about those things. So, yes, I have to close by saying thank you all so much for the support. The place I sit in right now and the mindset that I come before you with today are 1,000% different than they were on Back to the Future Day on October 21st when I uploaded my first video to this channel. And that has nothing to do with me. That is completely because of you guys, because the people who have come to this channel, who have been watching these videos and commenting and subscribing, I mean, it means so much. I feel like being a subscriber on YouTube means more to content creators because it's free. You know, because you click subscribe only because you like this content, and that's all there is to it. It's not, you know, there's nothing else. And I just really appreciate that it really goes to show that, you know, this thing that I'm wanting to do is happening. And I actually had a moment, you know, I walked into my room a couple months ago and I sort of stopped and all of a sudden said, I have something I want to say and I'm saying it, as well as I have something I want to do and I'm doing it. And I have to thank you guys for that, because that would be impossible without you if no one came here. So thank you guys so much for the comments, for the support, both in, you know, in views and in subscriptions, and the Twitter support has been fantastic. I knew nothing about Twitter 3 months ago, and now, I mean, not that I know everything now, but I definitely know leaps and bounds more than I did. And Twitter is such an amazing environment and such a powerful place. If you have something that you want to talk about, if you have a community that you want to be a part of or be a leader of, find people on Twitter. Find them, because I found, you know, these people on Twitter who I've been able to get connected with and have conversations with in the last couple months that have been so, I don't want to say beneficial, like as like a business or anything, like they're helpful to make the channel better, but it's that, you know, I learn more about Xbox, and, you know, and they, with the things they know, are able to positively impact, you know, my viewers, as well as, I mean, hopefully it could be the other way around, you know, we get to work together hopefully a little bit more. But it's just been so awesome, and I can't say thank you enough for everything that's happened so far. My goal for 2016 was 100 subscribers for the channel, and at the time of this video being made, which is on December 26th, so the day after Christmas, on December 26th, we have 110, so thank you guys so much, as well as my goal for Twitter was 1,000 followers, about 860, I think, right now. But again, I kind of like took a couple weeks of not being really heavily delved into content. And so my followership on Twitter, the growth of the followership has kind of slowed down. But I mean, that's not good or bad. It's not like, you know, I'm canceling the channel if I don't get 1,000 followers by the end of the year. It's just been great. It's been awesome, and it wouldn't be possible without you guys. So all I really have to say beyond that is keep playing Xbox, keep being a part of a community. It doesn't even have to be this one. Just, you know, talk to people. Don't sit and play Xbox alone. You know, enjoy these video games with your friends, whether it's you go to work or you go to school and talk to people about whatever you're playing, or you know, have your friends on the system itself and you're partying up and playing multiplayer games or playing single player games and being on chat. Do that. You know, if there's two things I would think people should do in their lives, it's play Xbox and play Xbox with their friends and make new friends in there. So thank you for a great 2015. Here's looking forward to an even better 2016, all with your support. So thank you guys so much, and this is Asthmatic signing off. See you next time.